This crap just doesn't stop with these two sides. Swear to God. I mean, it's getting annoying, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not even mad. I'm just like so sad at this point. We have new news regarding the state of the CBA negotiations between baseball and the union. We have an article from Bleacher Report that goes over the news that transpired today here on Sunday, March the 6th. They say it appears MLB isn't happy with the union's latest proposal. Well, what the hell is new? An MLB spokesman says that the Players Association, quote, went backwards. Just great. Just what we need. You know, I mean, it's confusing, it's disappointing, it's frustrating. It's not right for us fans. It really isn't. It's getting to the point where it's like, guys, like, come together. What could possibly make either one of these sides go, quote unquote, backwards? How does a span of like a day or two change the whole trajectory of where the state of the negotiations were and where they were headed? Why? They said they went backwards on some issues with its latest proposal, and the two sides are, quote, deadlocked. I mean, I feel like they've been deadlocked from the beginning, but it seemed, you know, when they were in Florida and they were doing that meeting till 2 a.m., seemed like they were getting somewhere. I wouldn't characterize those guys as being deadlocked at the time, but, you know, apparently there you are now. Now a tweet by Hannah Kiesler, who is a baseball writer for Yahoo Sports. I have not really heard of her before. She tweets out this statement from MLB spokesperson Glenn Kaplan regarding today's proposal. In terms of moving backwards, quote unquote, the league feels that the union discussed possible movement on Monday in Florida in areas like pre-arbitration bonus pool that was not reflected in the proposal today. Now this is a statement I guess MLB sent out regarding their negotiating session today and their thoughts on what the union had to propose in today's sessions. It says, quote, we are hoping to see movement in our direction to give us additional flexibility and get a deal done quickly. Players Association chose to come back to us with a proposal that was worse than Monday night and not designed to move the process forward. On some issues, they even went backwards. So this is the MLB saying this. Simply put, we are deadlocked. We will try to figure out how to respond, but nothing in this proposal makes it easy. Well, that's a great glimmer of hope. The article goes on to say, however, the MLBPA disputed the league's characterization of saying it has already made major concessions. Bob Nightingale tweeted out this: the union disputes MLB's characterization, saying major concessions have already been made on its side. No Super 2 class expansion, no reduction of revenue sharing, no elimination of non-monetary CBT penalties, accepted uniform patches, decals, pitch clock, and expanded playoffs. Well, I'm glad they can agree that you can have patches on your uniforms now. I'm so glad. That was such a vital topic to cover and come to agreement with. Trust me, that part, patches, means so much to the game. John Heyman added, the Players Union agreed to allow MLB to ban shifts, implement a pitch clock, and make bases larger in 2023, subject to those agreements fitting into a total deal. Union also rejected robo-umps for 2022-2023, which is interesting. I mean, you would think the union wants a fair, playing ground for these guys. I feel like robo-umps would be totally fair. A lot of players don't like the human element. That's at least what I thought, because aren't they the ones who argue with the umpire half the time when it's, on mostly called third strikes, and plays at, first base or second base? Maybe not as much now because of replay, but especially when it comes to the called strike. You would think that robo-umps would be something that was like a given, but apparently not, which I find really interesting. Comment down below your thoughts on that part being not welcomed by the union. Now, Heyman finishes the tweet by saying MLB's goal is to be able to streamline the process and add excitement to the game. Article also notes the union's latest proposal included a $5 million reduction in the pre-arbitration bonus pool, according to ESPN's Jesse Rogers. Now, it did not include changes to the luxury tax proposal Roger added. MLB and the union still appear to be far apart in negotiations. According to Rogers, the union's threshold for the luxury tax begins at $238 million and ends at $263 million. MLB offers starts at $220 million and increased to $230 million over 5 years. Now, here's my solution to that problem. What I would say if I was the MLB, next negotiation come in, we're giving it $240 million, we're done, leave it, walk out. That should be the MLB's next and final offer when it comes to the luxury tax threshold. So I think that would be a good idea, but that's just me. The article finishes off by saying, with little progress made on Sunday, the two sides are expected to meet again soon. According to Nightingale, they could meet as soon as Monday in New York. It seemed like, they're at a standstill. They are at a deadlock, just like the article noted. The CBT is still the main thing that is keeping these two sides apart. So that's all I got for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.